Doom, 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 doom. How you doing, Meg? I hope that fired you up,
It
as well
did.
as the attendees that are now in the crowd. Hello, everybody. Welcome to day three of BB Dev Days. We hope you're learning a lot. We hope you're interested a lot, and we hope we've got something that piques your curiosity today for you. In our session here, we're talking about unlocking the power of GrantConnect SKY API today. And I am your host. My name is Ryan Turner. I'm a customer success manager here at Blackbaud. And I'm joined by Meg Radford, the product manager for GrantsConnect. I'll let her introduce herself in just a minute, as she's going to be the delivery lead for today's session. But I wanted to take care of some housekeeping stuff first. So I'm going to share that slide right now. This is probably a little bit of review for those of you who have been joining sessions for a couple of days now, but never hurts to have a little bit of review of this. If you have any audio or visual issues as we walk through the presentation today, just give a refresh to your browser tab. You can also try logging out and logging back in if that doesn't work, but that takes care of the issues 90+% of the time. If you can't get it taken care of, or you want to go back, or you can't stay for the whole time, please know that this is recorded and should be available within the next day or so to those that have registered. I think you can even launch it if you didn't register for this session. I think you can launch most of these sessions that way. Also, the presentation we'll be presenting today that will be available or is available in the docs section over there to the right of your screen. I can see somebody actually already found the chat to say no issues, good deal. So we can, just to intro there's the chat. You can say hello, say where you're from, say your organization, whatever you want. The messages section, the docs section that has the slides, and then the Q&A section. Please do use that Q&A tab for any specific questions. That way it alerts myself and other people in the back end helping us out here today that there's a question to be answered. And when you're asking those questions, I do ask that you be a little specific in your question. A lot of times we might not get to it for a few minutes and we've moved on to another topic in the presentation, and then we're not answering the question as you'd intended to ask it. So would appreciate that from everybody. But that's enough of me talking. You guys came here to listen more to Meg about using APIs in the GrantsConnect platform. So Meg, I will pass it off to you.
Oh, whoops. Fantastic. Thank you so much, Ryan. Let's see. So I'll just take a minute to introduce myself. I'm Meg Radford. I am the Senior Product Manager for GrantsConnect. I live in Bend, Oregon, so I'm out here on Pacific time. My pronouns are she, her, hers, and I've been at Blackbaud about 4 years. So enough about me. This is what we're going to talk about today. And thank you all for coming, because I know we're getting to the end of BB Dev Days. Everyone might be getting tired, so I'm going to try to finish strong. So the first thing that we're going to talk about is just a little intro to orient everyone into GrantsConnect. We'll talk about what our new endpoints are and what they do, a little bit about the benefits of SKY API, and then I'm going to see if I can recruit you to be a part of our pilot. So let's dive in here. We'll start with just a quick overview of GrantsConnect just to set the stage. So the platform supports the full grant making lifecycle. So from application all the way through intake and award disbursement. And we even do processing, donation processing as well. We also have an insight platform that you can do all of your reporting. So for developers, this will mean that we have structured data and a growing set of APIs to support this to make integration and automation possible for you. So this foundation is what enables everything that we'll be exploring today. So as mentioned, GrantConnect is engineered specifically for complex workflows of corporate grant makers. So we built this platform with a focus on usability and scalability. So we deliver a robust feature set that simplifies the administrative overhead without compromising on power or flexibility. So from the ground up, we have a system that has all of our user personas in mind. Our admins or grant managers benefit from configurable workflows and UI components that reduce the friction in their day-to-day grant making operations. For our review teams, they get streamlined, accessible interface that supports decision making. And they can do things like scoring and other things that you would expect for a reviewer to be able to do. We also have a clean experience for our applicants where they have a guided submission process that minimizes the confusion for them as they go through their process. So it's important to note that GrantsConnect has two portals. One is for grant managers to use, and the other one is for the applicants to use. So, and just to orient everyone, GrantsConnect can be leveraged across community investment efforts beyond traditional foundation or corporate grants. The flexibility of GrantsConnect enables you to manage multiple programs within one unified platform. We have the ability to track in-kind and product donations, scholarships, sponsorships, and we even have the ability to manage the application process for employee relief funds. So this is why we're here, to talk about SKY API. So you may have seen this slide in Ben Wong's API update presentation yesterday. This year, we're significantly enhancing our API capabilities in GrantsConnect by transitioning to the SKY API framework. And I know you've heard a lot about it in the last few days. For us, this upgrade isn't just about new endpoints. It's about delivering a more consistent, scalable, and developer-friendly experience. So by aligning with these SKY API standards, we want to enable faster integration cycles, standardized authentication, and a more predictable deployment model. So why SKY API? At its core, the SKY API is a RESTful API platform that provides secure, scalable access to Blackbaud data and services. It's built with modern deployment practices in mind, like OAuth 2.0 for authentication, as well as robust documentation. And we'll talk about that a little bit more. This means you can build your integrations faster with fewer surprises and more confidence in the long-term maintainability. With our new SKY APIs, you'll be able to seamlessly connect GrantsConnect with your internal systems. And whether you're automating payment workflows or syncing grant data to your BI tools, the goal is to give you real-time programmatic access to the data that matters to you. And yes, the real-time data in GrantsConnect will be with SKY API, you'll have up-to-date visibility into grant statuses, disbursements, and outcomes, enabling more responsive decision-making and reporting for your grant managers. So we're currently in the process of modernizing all of our existing GrantsConnect APIs to SKY standards, and we're actively looking for pilot partners. So if you're interested in early access to GrantsConnect SKY APIs, let us know, because we'd love to collaborate with you. There'll be more information on that, and you might hear me mention it a few more times as this presentation goes on. So as we mentioned, this GrantsConnect APIs will open a world of possibilities. So with these tools, you can automate and sync data across systems, whatever system you might have. You can also pull data into your own databases to build custom analytics or company-specific reports that give you the insight that is just for your department or your program. Oh, if you had wanted to create a centralized reporting dashboard, our APIs will let you harvest this data across your grant programs and visualize it all in one place. You could also seamlessly integrate with third-party systems like SAP to make it easy to connect GrantsConnect with your existing infrastructure. And if you're managing payments, our APIs allow you to retrieve and submit payment data directly with no manual entry required. So whether you're building internal tools or enterprise-level integrations, the GrantsConnect APIs will give you the flexibility and control to make that happen. So what are the benefits? Our goals for this transition are simple but important: to make the API intuitive, testable, and easy to integrate for developers, obviously while maintaining high standards of quality and supportability. So as we roll out this Sky API for GrantsConnect, we're focused on these three core goals that matter the most to you as developers. So we're following RESTful conventions. I think I mentioned that. Our docs will be example driven to get you up and running quickly. And we'll have error messages that are clear and easily actionable. You'll also have access to a sandbox environment for safe real-time testing. And we're providing Postman collections and open API specs to support automated testing. We'll have versioning that ensures your integration stays stable as we evolve the platform. And it'll be easy to integrate. So as mentioned, we have OAuth 2.0, which will give you 2.0, which will give you secure standards-based access across the system. So what have we built? Here's a look at the core development areas you'll be seeing in the API right away. Each of these endpoints is designed with flexibility and ease of use for developers in mind. Payments is our top priority, and so it's the most fully built out, and it will support all data operations. So you get, post, patch, and delete. It will also give you full control over managing payment data. The other areas that you can see here, budgets and funding sources and in-kind contributions, these currently support read-only, but these are foundational endpoints that will help you securely access data and manage key financial records. And this next group of endpoints is all about getting the data out, and that's by design. So in this first version, as I mentioned, we're focused on enabling reporting and analysis. So these endpoints are all read-only for now. You'll be able to pull data on applications, tags, awards and applicants and form responses. And this will be especially useful if you're building dashboards, as mentioned. Looking ahead, we do plan to expand functionality to include write operations, but we want to make sure we're building what our developers actually need. So I'd love to hear what your use cases are and what you plan to use, and reach out and let us know ideas on that.
Meg, do you want them to drop anything in the chat or?
Actually, we have a survey at the end. So if you, thank
Oh,
you.
yeah.
If you fill out that survey, there's an opportunity for you to drop your email in the survey so that we can capture that and follow up with you. So thank you.
Excellent.
Okay, so let me figure out where I am here. I think I advanced too far. Okay, so Sky API comes with security, and as mentioned several times, we have OAuth 2.0 and PKCE for secure authorization. We have credential rotation to minimize risk, and we have TLS 1.2 and 1.3 encryption. So, so I wanted to say about our subscription tiers and the way that it works. So within the Sky Developer Portal. So when your application needs to make a request to Sky API, it has to include an access key. This key acts like a secure pass and identifies your app and authorizes it to interact with the API. To help you with security and operational continuity, each subscription provides 2 access keys. So this setup allows you to rotate without downtime. And you can easily update one key while the other remains active. Now, it's important to note that each subscription comes with a throttling limit. So this means that there's a cap on how many requests your apps can make within a certain time frame. This helps ensure fair usage and system stability. So finally, the subscription you you choose determines which APIs you can access. So depending on your use cases, whether it be data retrieval or integration, you want to make sure that your subscription aligns with the APIs that you need. And I'm just showing these subscription tiers briefly so that you know to refer to them as you set up your Sky API. The tiers range from a free option with 1,000 calls a day up to higher volume tiers for much larger workflows. And you can find all these details in the developer documentation, including how to view or manage your subscription. So getting started is easy. And if you've been to other Sky API presentations during BB Dev Days, you might already know about this. But we have a portal that has everything you need. You can go to the developer portal and get your Sky developer account, get your API keys in your API reference documentation, your authentication setup, your endpoint testing in the API console, and your change logs and usage metrics. So that's just some of what you will get, but you'll get all of that.
And Meg, they may have received that already a dozen times over the past couple of days, but I did share that URL in the chat there if anybody wants to click into it.
Perfect. Thank you so much for the assist, Ryan. And yep, just a little bit more on Sky Developer Resources, because this is the great thing about Sky API is that there are a lot of resources. So we have comprehensive resources. Like I've mentioned, you'll have complete documentation detailing all of the functionalities, and you will have a community forum for peer advice. You can talk to other developers. There's an idea bank for you to submit improvement ideas. And there is even, I found this recently, a Sky Developer YouTube channel where you can go and see all of the informative videos about how to configure Sky API and different ways that you might use it.
That YouTube channel is awesome. It's got tons of ideas. It's got previous Dev Days sessions. It's really outstanding.
Yeah, absolutely. And so I do want to say, so I had mentioned that we are standing up a pilot group very shortly in a matter of weeks, and we would love to have developers come, test out our APIs, tell us what else they need, so we can get those into development in a really agile manner, right? So thank you, Ryan. Ryan, to put the pilot group link in, or you can use the QR code there. And make sure that you drop your email address if you'd like to be a part of the pilot project. So before we go, I just want to mention that BBCon is right around the corner, and I'm going to be there, and I would love to see you there. So there's all sorts of great sessions at BBCon. It's in Philadelphia this year. There's insights, there's sessions that have insight sessions led by industry experts. They have workshops to enhance your skills and all sorts of innovative solutions. And right now we're still offering an exclusive early bird pricing, which means you can secure your spot at a discounted rate through July 8th. And if you want to find out more, everything can be found at bbconference.com. And with that, I will take a moment and look and see if there's any questions in the Q&A. And I don't see any as of this time. Does anybody else? Did you see any, Ryan?
We got one in the chat. Julie was asking for that Sky Developer YouTube channel link, so I was able to. I just Googled Blackbaud Sky Developer YouTube channel, and there it came. Which is also awesome. If you didn't have the BB conference. BBCon registration page, you can Google that as well. But that's all I've seen so far come through in there.
Fantastic. Well, I want to say thank you to everyone who came to this presentation. GrantsConnect is really excited to be joining the Sky API family. And if you have any questions, you can contact me directly. That's my email in the thank you slide. I'd love to hear from you. I'd also love for you to join our pilot project if you're a GrantsConnect customer. And thank you, and enjoy the rest of BB Dev Days.
You're very brave, Meg, to toss your email out there. I am going to launch a survey for today's session. It should be launched already for you over there in sort of the chat messages docs Q&A section for you to fill out. We ask you, please do. Your feedback is invaluable. But that's all we have for you today. We'll hang around for a couple minutes here, see if anybody has any questions. But I think I've seen some people already sort of duck out a little early as we got to the thank yous here. I'm excited for the APIs to come to GrantsConnect. I think they're a powerful way to extend your functionality and connect systems.
We are too. I think some of our clients are really going to make good use of them. I'm excited to see what they do.
All right. Well, Meg, anything else you'd care to share?
Nope, but thank you very much, and thanks for your help, Ryan.
All right. We appreciate you guys spending a little time with us today. I'm going to go ahead and close that survey, and we'll end a little early. Wish all of them could go to BB. So do I. I plan on being there this year in Philadelphia myself. So, Meg, I'll see you there.
Yeah, can't wait. Looking forward to
it. Thank you all. Have a good little break here to grab a snack or something before your next sessions. Bye, everybody.